Tonight, the Blue Jackets will play their home opener amid a tremendously somber atmosphere.
Of course, we are talking about the loss of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau. We thank you for joining us for NBC4 at 5. I'm Jennifer Bullock.
And I'm Sierra Johnson. The Jackets will host the Panthers tonight in that home opener, and we have special team coverage this evening. Sports Director Joe Nugent, Anna Hoffman, and Jared Smalley are stationed at Nationwide Arena to cover the tributes that are being planned and how the team is preparing for what will be an emotional night. We'll begin with Jared inside the arena.
All right, Sierra and Jen, thank you. You think back to August 29th, the day that Matthew and Johnny Gaudreau died. The team here, the Blue Jackets organization, had to scramble to figure out the right tone for the tribute that they wanted to pay to the family while also going through the grieving process themselves. So what they decided to do here tonight was build a memorial in the arena, and I want to show you what that memorial looks like because the fans contributed to this significantly. They'll also be able to see it when the doors open here in just a little bit. These are all the tributes that have poured in here over the past couple of months. The Jackets, they obviously employ dozens of people who work behind the scenes to make these game days a reality. Many of those people were the driving force behind the memorials for tonight and for all the days ahead.
We are going to have an emotional day, but we're going to use all that emotion and turn it into a energy for us as a group moving forward and throwing that on the ice when that puck drops.
And when the CBJ skates this season, the Gaudreaus will never be too far away.
There's no forgetting John. You know, with John's personality, he literally, there's nobody that loved the game more than him.
Few people know the Jackets like Todd Chirac. For all 24 years of the franchise's existence, he served as the team's vice president of communications. And while attending the Gaudreaus' funeral in September,
I noticed that some of the immediate family were wearing lapel pins that were white doves. There were two doves, and it was very powerful to me. Our creative, we have graphic designers in-house, and they were working on different things, and I said, well, try to incorporate the doves.
That idea led to this, the decal that the Jackets will wear on their helmets this season.
In some ways, it's therapeutic, I think. You know, it's part of the grieving process. You know, you want to do things right. You want to do the best you can to honor John and to honor Matthew, but just something that the family would be proud of.
And while the Jackets will aim to make it business as usual tonight, the team hopes fans will follow suit.
I want them to celebrate John. I mean, there's no escaping the level of sadness. The last thing John would want is people moping around and being sad. Let's be upbeat. Let's be positive. Let's have joy, because that's what John brought to the rink every day.
Certainly did, and the Blue Jackets tonight expect about 20 or so members of the Gaudreau family to be here for the memorial service, including Johnny's wife, Meredith, and their children are expected to be here. Johnny's parents will also be in attendance. There'll be a ceremony that begins around 7 o'clock, and then the face-off is set for 7:13. By no means is that timing a coincidence. Let's get to Sports Director Joe Nugent now to talk about this matchup for the players' perspective. Joe, you think about all the things that they've got on their minds tonight, and then they have to go out and play a game.
Yeah, no doubt, Jared. It is a full plate. A lot of unknowns for the players in this one, and a lot of it is connected to that pregame ceremony that starts at 7 o'clock. Remember, it's going to happen right before the puck drops, which means they will not have much time to digest what they are feeling, and that is a far different situation compared to most games. I mean, normally when you lead up to a game, they can mentally prepare for everything at that point. It's all scheduled, and it always goes according to plan, so it's going to be far different tonight. They're also playing the defending champion, which makes it even more challenging. Florida is a great team, and they haven't changed much since that run a season ago. The head coach of the Jackets wants the players to embrace everything that they are feeling tonight.
100% use that emotion, but don't be afraid of it. You know, if you feel like you've got to talk to somebody or not talk to somebody, or you feel like you got to let loose and you got to cry or you got to yell or scream or get mad, go ahead. And then turn that into energy in the right direction for our hockey club.
Fundraising for the Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau Foundation will also be a big part of the night. Pins like this will be on sale tonight, plus much more as we head toward that 7/13 start that, yes, once again, will indeed honor the 13 that Johnny wore.
All right, Joe, thank you. And on that note, let's get to Anna Hoffman, who's also here at Nationwide Arena, talking to fans today about what their hopes are for the evening ahead. And obviously, this is a mission that the entire Gaudreau family is a part of tonight, Anna.
Yeah, Jared, it is, and you can definitely feel the excitement from the fans to see the Jackets back on the ice. But like you mentioned, there's definitely a somberness around tonight because they too are feeling that missing piece to the team, which is Johnny Hockey. I'm actually looking at fans waiting to get inside right now at the door, and just about every jersey that I can see, that is the number 13. Now, if you're going to visit the Blue Line store tonight at Nationwide, or even just take a peek when you're online, they have some special merch that will help the Gaudreau family. And at Nationwide location, like I said, they're selling t-shirts and they're selling pucks with that 1321 emblem with the doves on it, the same one that you will see all over this arena and that the players will be wearing for this entire season. 100% of the profits will go to the John and Matthew Gaudreau Foundation. The store says they've already been selling these to people all around the country. Also, the Blue Jackets say they know the number 13 jerseys will be taking over the arena tonight. They say it makes it all a little bit more comforting.
This is the fans' way, this is the Fifth Line's way of showing the family that we're not going to forget Johnny. His legacy lives on. I'm going to wear this number 13 proudly. And I think that speaks a lot about his impact on the world of hockey.
Fans I spoke with say, of course, they're hoping for a great season for the Blue Jackets. This obviously is a hard way for them to start it, but the Fifth Line has proved that they will be here to cheer on the Jackets in the good times and in the bad times. Jared.
Anna, thank you. And, so far this season, it's been a pretty good start for the Jackets. Got a win on the road over the weekend, feeling pretty good about things. They have a new post-game celebration that also honors Johnny Gaudreau in the locker room after every victory this season. It all starts tonight here at home with the matchup against the Florida Panthers. The defending Stanley Cup champions are coming to town. And the doors are going to open here about 5:30, Jen and Sierra, and I cannot wait to see people pour in and see this memorial for Johnny Gaudreau. When you go up and you read the names and when you look at what people have written to the Gaudreau family, it's hard not to feel something, and this is going to be a night of emotions for certain.
Yeah, it certainly is. As Anna mentioned, the Fifth Line always shows up, and Johnny Hockey was something very special to them. Jared, thank you so much.